REED-BBS, BBS. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the straw that stirs the drink in boxing. He once again does his thing. He's the man in boxing. We got to give it to him. And there's been the debate. Is it Tank Davis? Gervonta Tank Davis? Is it still Canelo? We know Canelo's been the man. But a lot of people have been, a lot of younger fighters who've been trying to get up to that level or reach past that level. They want their spot on the mantle. They want a mantle even higher than Canelo's as the straw that stirs the drink in our sport, the sport of boxing. But last night, the aforementioned Tank Davis, we see Tank showing up at a Canelo fight, showing love in Canelo's locker room before a fight. That moment right there let me know. I'll get to the fight in a second, but that moment, right then and there, Tank Davis, the only other real guy, the right guy, was kind of in the mix, still in the mix for that title, but for the wrong fucking reasons. That's a whole nother video. Tank is at Canelo shit, though. That was dope. It was a good look, and it was kind of a tip of the cap from the only other person really on American soil that's challenging Canelo's his throne in that regard. Tank was at his shit in his locker room. So yeah, Canelo's still the dude in that regard, but I'm still salty with him. I'm still salty with cinnamon. I'm still salty with cinnamon. Cause you're still doing the fuck shit, man. I do what I want to do. Look, in terms of fighting who he wants to fight, Canelo, yes, he's more than earned that. My problem is you're holding an entire division hostage, bruh. You're the undisputed champion of the world at 168 pounds, but you won't fight your top challengers. Like none of them. None of them. So fight who you fight, but give the belts up. But I'll table that for now. The fight last night, good performance. Not one for the Canelo archives, but a pretty good performance, decent performance. I thought Jaime Munguia might steal the event. I knew he would lose the fight. I thought he might steal the event. And in the beginning of the fight, it seemed Munguia just might do that. He started fast, started fresh. His jab was working. Although Canelo clipped him with a nice left hook very late in the first round, which kind of hurt Munguia. It was an oh shit moment for Munguia for sure. Canelo got him late in the first round with a left hook. But Munguia was carrying the fight. He was never hurting. I wouldn't even say he was troubling Canelo, but he was landing shots, landing on arms and shit, throwing a lot more leather than Canelo was throwing. So it was very easy for the crowd to get excited for Jaime and for judges to score those rounds for Jaime. You could have easily given him the first 3 rounds, very easily. And for sure, at least 2 of them. Like, no question. Probably 3, but whatever. And hell, he was winning the 4th round until being aggressive, which all aggressive fighters do. They lean over their lead foot. But Jaime Munguia was doing it to a fucking extreme. And you're already like a 6-foot dude leaning over into a 5'8" motherfucker. So Canelo, being the skilled artisan that he is, he eventually exploited it. He had already hurt Munguia with a left hook in the first round. So then in the 4th, caught him with a combo, a 2-piece. Think it was a left hook, then a right uppercut. Right uppercut drops Munguia, leaning in over his front foot. Canelo dropped him, looked like he was on the verge of stopping him. He had predicted an 8th round KO. Round about the 6th or 7th, it was looking like Munguia might just get the fuck up out of there. But he was tough, man. He was tough. And he kept fighting in those moments when Canelo wanted them spurts. Canelo, man, his work rate again, when he's not on clenbuterol, the Mexican meat, when that's not in his system, he is not the same guy in terms of work rate. We've really only seen him at that level in the 2nd Triple G fight. But I digress. So Munguia kept him active, so Canelo had to pace himself. His punches were way cleaner, harder, more effective. No question about it. He just had to limit his output which he is prone to do, and now he's 33 on top of it. And it was what it was. Decision was academic. The scorecards weren't necessary. And Canelo was flexing himself, but he had to know the question was going to come back to El Monstro, David Benavidez, who's in attendance, no less. And he ducks him, saying, oh, you pay me the right money. He can get in the ring right now. All this pro wrestling ass shit. Playing to the crowd. Viva Mexico! He knew. He just say that, the crowd is going to burst out and erupt and not answer the fucking question. He's being slick in that way, dog. And he's going to end up fighting Edgar Berlanga in September. He's going to end up doing that. Hell, Berlanga was there flexing, getting into it with Caleb Plant and shit just because he already know he got next. Canelo won, I got next. I'm going to get my ass whooped next. So, yeah, man, I'm still salty with Cinnamon. Good performance. The performance shows the further Canelo progresses and Benavidez progresses. It's to the point now Canelo would not beat David Benavidez in a fight, and he knows it. He fucking knows it. 200 million. As soon as you show him 200 million, he gonna want 205 million. Motherfucker talking about Benavidez's weight and shit. What about your weight, Canelo? How about Canelo? How about you offer Benavidez a rehydration clause? That's the clearest sign Canelo don't want no smoke with Benavidez. He won't even offer Benavidez a fucking rehydration clause. He wants no smoke. So relinquish the belt, man, like shit. Or David Morrell, relinquish the WBA. Let this man get on with his career. But no, Canelo wants to have his cake and eat it too. See, that's why I'm salty with Cinnamon. That's what I don't like, man. The sport has to go on without you. Because there was a sport before your ass. So yeah, all in all, good performance. I bought the pay-per-view. I had a chance to get a stream. I said, nah, for the greater good, I'm going to go on and put my $85 or whatever the shit was. I'm going to put some money in Canelo's pocket. Not like Canelo needs it, but fuck it. And I enjoyed it. It was a good watch. Do the right thing, Canelo. Fight Benavidez next, bruh. I know you're not, but I just have to say that. I have to say my piece, man. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.